For the second time during this postseason run, the ECHL MVP comes to the rescue when the Walleye needed him most. Brandon Hawkins gets the overtime game-winning goal for the second time during this playoff run. The Fish have a 1-0 series lead as they shift their attention now to Saturday's Game 2.
Trying to weave his way across, got it to Hawkins. Another sharp angle, he scores!
I grew up with my dad telling me big players show up in big games, and I think we have a team of big players that show up in big games. So when I'm playing with guys like Blisser and Lewandowski and McCourt and Gravy and our whole back end and everybody that's on the power play, you can see everybody's going, and they just give me an opportunity to take my shot when I was there, and I took it. It's much easier to do it with those guys, and you can see we really showed up when we needed to.
What is that feeling like after you see that puck go in and everybody mob you? What is that feeling like?
It's more of a feeling of like you can, all the anxiety, all the heart racing, everything comes to one moment. It's like pure bliss. It's fantastic. It's euphoric, honestly. But it's there's nothing like it. There's nothing like scoring a goal, period. But to score one like that makes it even better.
For you guys, how big of a win was that? I think it's probably an understatement, but how big of a win is that?
Yeah, it's one win, and that's as big as they get this time of the year. Every game has the same meaning, but you got to come away with 4 of them in a tough series like this, and so that's what it is. It equals out to one win. It doesn't accomplish anything for the rest of the series, other than giving us some good teaching tools on what really worked for us tonight, and where some areas we could improve.
Why is Brandon Hawkins so good in these big moments? What makes him special?
Well, he wants the moment. I think that's the biggest thing. Like, he wants that puck on his stick, and he wants to, put himself into a situation to shoot. And as much as I'm telling other guys, we need to generate shots, we need to make sure we're thinking getting pucks through to the net. I don't really ever have to have that conversation with Hawk, and so he puts himself in situations, and he's always prepared to take that big moment shot.
And turning the page, looking at Game 2, what do you want to see maybe the same and the different?
I want to build off of how we got better as that game went on. I didn't like our start at all, and we're a passive team, and we're not a good passive team. So we need to make sure we just kind of, learn from what worked tonight, and I thought our pressure points got a lot better as that game went on.
The Walleye have now won 19 straight games, but more importantly, they have a 1-0 series lead. They will now shift their attention to Game 2 here inside the Huntington Center coming up on Saturday night. For tickets, head over to ToledoWalleye.com.